free.
Yeah. So crazy that if you're out here, you don't feel like you're in the moment.
Yep. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shareen. I'm an interior designer from New York City, coming to you from Long Island today. We are working in a very special client's home, deep out in the island, on some refinements in their kitchen and a new lighting plan. And I want to talk a little bit about what you get with builder grade versus what we do when we upgrade for designer upgrades and why they are important. Some of the things you'll see in the space is the paint that's happening behind me. And one thing you want to remember if you do a builder grade paint is that it's going to come with like a skim. It's going to come with like a level 4 finished wall. Level 3 or level 4 finished walls will be skim coated walls, and it's essentially just one step above primer. It does not mean that they're going to pick a specific paint that has a certain finish that might be appropriate for that space. And the expectation is for you to then come in and pick the one that you need. In this space, you'll see that there's flat paint throughout. And if you wait any kind of time in order to add additional paint to the space, you're not going to get a perfect match. You will order the same exact one, but if it's been a year or 2 years or longer than that, first of all, paint's only good for a year. So if you have paint hanging out in your space and it's more than a year old, get rid of it. And then second of all, if you apply paint, even if it's the same match and it's going to be 2 years or longer, it's probably going to look a little bit different on the wall that you're putting it on. And that's because of a plethora of reasons. It could be the sun in the background, it could be debris, it could be if you're a smoker, it could be the way that the sun hits the space. All of that plays a role on how the paint would wear on your wall. And so touch-ups may not be exactly what you expect them to be, and that's okay. And one of the tips that my contractor has told me before about applying paint is to kind of apply it in these crisscross brush strokes instead of trying to create some sort of solid line when you're doing these touch-ups, so that you try your best to blend that paint into the existing paint that's on the wall instead of creating this other new barrier. And as I said that, I just realized that these of you're painting a perfect block on the ceiling, but I'll show you what it looks like. Let's go look at it. This kitchen backsplash is getting a herringbone design. If you ever wonder why the cost is so high, is the herringbone designs are done with individually clipping all of the tiles in order to make sure that you can create this pattern on the wall. Thank you for being here. You could have been anywhere on YouTube, but you chose to be with me, and I appreciate that. I am thankful for you, and I will see you next time. Next Thursday-ish, maybe, possibly, I don't know. Subscribe, and then you'll find out when the next video comes out. How about that? Have a good day. Bye.